Hello and welcome. I'm Beth Banning and this is Twitter Initial Automation Setup Part 2. So stick with me and I'll show you how to set up automatic tweets to go into your Twitter account so you're not having to get in there every day and do all the tweeting. Okay then, let's get started. Okay, great. So let's get started creating your feed into your Twitter account. So you're going to need 3 different accounts, and I'm going to get them all up and show you what they are before I show you what to do with them. So your first one is your Google account. You're actually signed up for it already. You're only going to need to sign in. The next one you'll need is called Bitly. But again, remember, let's get new tabs open so that you can easily maneuver between them. And I've bookmarked it here like I've said that you might want to do. And the second account, like I said, is called Bitly. This is what it looks like. The third account, also in a new tab and bookmarked, is called Twitter Feeds. So those are the 3 different applications you're going to need in order to create your new feed into your Twitter account. So again, it's your Google, Bitly, which is right here, Twitter Feeds, which is right there, and now we can get started. So let's start with your Google account, and all you need to do is sign in. So again, you should have your username and your password already there if you asked it to remember. If not, just put it in and then sign in. What we're going to do here is create Google Alerts. In order to find them, you go to your My Account and down here to Alerts, and here's the place where you create your alerts. What we're doing here is trying to find search terms that will get you the kinds of stories you want to start funneling into your Twitter account. So this is going to take a little exploration, a little exploring. With the Twitter Tutor, it's a marketing account, so what I'm going to want to do is online marketing, social media marketing, so I'll play around with some of those kinds of terms. You can create as many alerts as you want in order to find the one that's going to get you the kind of stories you want in your Twitter account. So don't spare the time here. Really experiment and find the ones that work best for you. So let me show you how to do this and what I'm talking about. I've got some already set up here, so let's try online marketing. You put online marketing or whatever your search term is in right there, and then you press create an alert. Then you'll end up on a page that looks like this. Now, in order to find out what it is that's going to be going into your Twitter account, you click on the search term. It will show you everything that would possibly go into your Twitter account. So you want to look through these and go, okay, are these the kinds of stories I want funneling into my Twitter account? Some of them are great, but I'm not sure I like them all. Okay. Then you go back and you create another alert. And you put a search term in here like social media marketing. Let's try that one. Create the alert, go to social media marketing and say, okay, let's see what kind of stories are coming in here. Oh, this one's pretty good. I like this one. Yeah, I'd like these to be going into my Twitter account. This is something I'd like my followers to see. So say you find one that you really like, you go back, and then you decide which one it is you want to use. So say we've decided that we're going to be using social media marketing. What you want to do is go to Edit. I like comprehensive. You can leave it on comprehensive if you'd like, or you could use blogs, you could use newsfeed, whatever again gave you the best stories that you want going into your Twitter account, use that. I use comprehensive. It gives me kind of a fullness of a variety of different kinds of things. Now this is the crucial part. Here where it says email, you want to go to feed and then press save. So now instead of an email alert, you've got a Google feed alert, and this gives you the code that your Twitter feed account needs in order to feed the alerts into your Twitter account. So again, this is what you need. So all you need to do is click on feed, and I'll show you which code to put in later, but this is the page you're going to need to hold on to in order to create your alert. So then the next account you'd go to would be your Bitly account. Sign up for a Bitly account, just your normal way, and then I'll meet you on the other side. So here we are inside of Bitly, and you know that you're all signed up because your account name will be up there. Now in Bitly, what we need for this process is your API key. Bitly is great for a lot of things, and in other videos I'll show you how to use it to do some other cool things. But Bitly mostly does shortening links. So we're going to shorten the link with Bitly inside the next application. And what's nice is you can track them in Bitly. You can see how many people click on them, and I'll show you that later too. But for right now, all you need is your API key. So you find that by going to Accounts up here, and here's your API key right here. So hold on to that page. Now we're going to go over to your Twitter feed account, and you want to register for an account. So I'm going to stop the video right here, get signed in, and again you sign up, and I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so here we are inside Twitter feed, and the first thing you want to do is connect with your Twitter account. So you press on this button here, and it'll come up and ask you for your username or email. So I'll just put my Twitter user, it's your Twitter username or Twitter email account. So it's my Twitter username in there, and I'll put my password in here. You press allow, and that's you then connecting with your Twitter account. So you're successfully linked to your Twitter account. So that's the first step. You want to name your feed. You can name it anything you want. You know, your username's fine. It won't show up. It just is for your reference later. So then the next thing, you want to get your RSS feed URL. You go over to your Google, where we parked this link, and what you want to do is pick it up from the HTTP. You don't want the quote marks, so pick up everything in between the quote marks and copy it into your buffer, then bring it over your Twitter feed account and paste it right in there. Then you want to test your RSS feed. And it's good. See, there's the little check mark. And then what you want to do is press Advanced Settings. Now here is another part where you get to decide. Do you want them going into your account every hour? And you really have a lot of choices here. Every 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. So my suggestion is every 6 hours. This is not the only thing you want going into your account. You really want to be getting in there and creating some relationships with people. This is just designed as filler. So my suggestion is either every 6 hours or every 12 hours. And then it says, and post up to 1 update at a time. Now I've seen people using up to 5 updates at a time, and to me this looks phony. It really just, I'm not going to be posting 5 updates right at the same time. So I really suggest 1. Again, it's up to you, but this is a supplement for your tweeting, not your tweeting. So here you want to put, I suggest title only. You only have a limited space, so you want to make sure everything fits. So I put title only, and then you want to shorten it with Bitly. So here again, this is where you want to get your Bitly information. So you press Bitly settings, and you see it asks for your login and your key. So we have that all ready to go, is right here. Your login is your Bitly name, so you copy that, bring it over here and put it into login. Then you go back to your Bitly account and get your key copied into your buffer, which is right here. and bring it back over to your Twitter feed account and paste that right in here. So again, this is so that you can track how many people are clicking on your links. You can use all kinds of shorteners, but I suggest Bitly because it tracks them and you can see how successful your Twitter account's being. So that's it right there. Publish date, just leave that. This is an interesting piece and you can decide whether you want to do it or not, but you can put something at the front of each of your posts or at the back of each of your posts. Sometimes you might want to feed in someone else's blog. Say there's a blog that you really admire, someone posts great blog posts and you want to feed their blog into your Twitter account, you can do that. But I suggest if you do something like that, you put an @ symbol and their name, their Twitter name, so you're giving them credit for their feed. So I don't put anything for these news feeds at the front or the back. Sometimes people be reading, they'll put, reading in here, so it says reading this post. You can put something there if you want. Why don't you play with it for a while and then you can come back and decide if you want. Right now, I'm not going to put anything. Keyword filter, I leave that alone, and I think that's all set. So this is your Twitter feed. So here we go. We're going to create our feed. And here is my Twitter Tutor feed that's going into my Twitter account, updating every 6 hours. And that's how you create your Twitter feed. Well, that's it for this video. Next time I'm going to bring you back into my Twitter account and show you how to start following people and building your followers list. So again, thank you so much for joining me, spending your time learning about Twitter and how to create feeds in your account. And as always, it's an honor. So thank you, and I'll see you next time.